YoYo shaking homies. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the new Koowheel ONYX DM3 version 2. So I, a while ago, took a look at the original Koowheel ONYX, and this was actually the first electric skateboard that I ever got sent to me for review out of all the electric skateboards I've reviewed, and it's still one of my favorite ones. It's probably hands down my most reliable board. It gets a really good range, it's got good top speed, it handles good. I've never had any problems with the connection. And the Koowheel recently just messaged me and they asked if I wanted to take a look at the new version, and I was like, absolutely, of course, I cannot wait. So Koowheel sent me this. So some of the differences in this version is, I got some notes right here from the company. So it has 97mm wheels opposed to just your regular 90mm wheels as on the original. The rear casting is easier to swap. It's just 6 Allen heads. The bearings, instead of using Bones Reds, they have Bones Swiss. So those are like $100 bearings just there, a little over $100 just for the bearings. And the new motors, now they disconnect on the outside of the motherboard, which makes it easier if they need to be replaced and stuff, and that's just a lot nicer for those of you guys that like to tinker, or if you just ever want to, change them out, or you need to change them out or anything. And there's a new remote design. It's supposed to be a lot safer too than like most electric skateboards. If you ever rode a board, when you hit that brake, it's stopping. They're supposed to be a smoother stop as well as a smoother acceleration, where it's not so torquey. You can unlock top speed by clicking the power button in 5 times. Looks really cool. So enough talking about it. Let's open the box, see what we got, go for a cruise, and see what happens. Okay, so, oops, try that again. Okay, where should I open this? I guess right here. So inside this box, we have another box. So that's nice. You don't have, whoa, freaking wasp just landed on my ear. But I'm okay. So like I said, this is just the shipping box. I'm getting attacked by wasps. I don't know if there's like a wasp nest here and I'm messing with it or something. Okay, so there is the first box. Okay, and it looks like this one just opens like a folded box. So, ooh, so it looks just like the original Koowheel for the most part. Whoa, you can tell it does have a even cooler look to it. Also, too, these wheels, you can replace just the urethane part, so you don't need to replace the hub motors too on the back wheels. It is a swappable battery. And awesome. Okay, yeah, so like these hub motors, you see, this is what they were talking about. There's 6 Allen heads. You unscrew these and you can replace just the urethane part. So when this wears away, you don't have to replace the motors and everything too. It's much cheaper to replace it. Big battery. It's got a pin right here. You pull this down. That's just got a pin that pulls out, and you can pull the battery. You can swap it out real easy. Really, really cool so far. Okay, so there's that. Let's set that over here just for a second. What else do we got in here? Okay, so okay, so here we go. Check it out. They gave us 2 spare replacement wheels. Really cool. We got our instruction booklet. Tells you all about how to use the board and safety precautions and everything. So really nice. A little safety warning. Okay, then in here we got one more thing. This will have our chargers and a remote. Okay, so the remote, this is like rubbery kind of. It kind of just fits on your hand like that. It actually feels pretty nice. I guess that's what you push down 5 times to get the fastest mode. I accidentally just turned it on. Here is the little charger for it. The charger for the board. a T-tool, and that's about it. So I'm gonna take all this in, we're gonna charge it up, and let's hit the road. All right, homies, so it's most of the way charged. I had to go to work. This is the gym I work at, and there's a beach right by here, so I'm gonna ride this down to the beach, and there's a giant hill that I can go up of to give it a hill test. So my first ride here, if you click it in 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the remote vibrates and it switches modes. So now it's faster. So I'll do a speed test. I got it going in my pocket. But let's start off, let's just go for a little cruise, and let's see how this goes. But okay, so first off, I've ridden this board maybe 10 minutes before I started filming, and I'm just blown away by the braking. I've only had one other board that can brake like this, which was the YoYo board. But this one also brakes really good. I mean, I'm keeping up with the cars almost. It's, I think, 40 miles an hour here, and they're just going a little bit fast than me. I'm going quite fast here. I got the app going in my pocket, so I'll be able to tell you guys how fast I'm going. So let's just continue to ride here. Gotta cross the road here to get to the beach. So the beach is this way. So the bike trail's got a little, I mean, this braking is incredible. I love the braking. I actually really like the remote too. At first I thought it was kind of weird, but now I really like the thing. I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, here's some full throttle so you can see how fast I'm going based on these trees and stuff. But yeah, we are just hauling. Very smooth ride with this board too. Even all the way down, I got it totally maxed out. But this feels quite fast. So I'll check it in a minute. Okay guys, so far my top speed I got on flat was 25.2 miles per hour, which is pretty good, I must say. This was just flat. Every time I went downhill, I was hitting the brake. I wasn't going that fast, so that's pretty good so far. This is on the fastest speed. My whole cruise in general is averaging 14.9 miles per hour, so overall not bad at all. So quite impressed with this. We still got to test the range out, test some more steep hills, but so far I am extremely impressed with this board. Okay guys, leaving the beach. My girlfriend's ditching me.
Workout resumed.
Okay, so we got this big ass hill. Not too crazy, but quite the hill. So, well, first hill test of this board. So let's give it the old college try. Oh yeah. Up the hill so far, no problem. See ya, suckers. I mean, that's a pretty steep hill. I mean, we're at the top almost, but yeah, I mean, it's a long hill, maybe not the steepest, but pretty good. So yeah, let's cruise this back and then keep on riding. Okay guys, it's the next day and I got the board fully charged up now, and yeah, I'm just gonna ride the hell out of it. I have an app going in my pocket that's gonna let you know how far I went and everything. So yeah, but let's cruise. This neighborhood by my house, we got a lot of big hills too, so I'll be able to check it on all sorts of different hills. So let's go for a cruise. On the remote, guys, you can tell the battery level. All 3 green means it's fully charged. When it's 1 red, 2 reds, 3 reds is dead. So it goes like that. Yeah, so I've been cruising it for like 15 minutes now, still full bars. So yeah, keep looking for some big hills. Okay guys, after having this board a couple days, I must say this board has a great balance of power and safety. Like, it can go real fast, where any faster I think I would be not safe. And also too, the braking is phenomenal on this board. Like, you can be going very fast, hit the brake, come to a complete stop, and you don't get thrown off of it. That's me with it slammed all the way down. So absolutely loving the braking. And yeah, I really think that this is quite the safe board. I really like it. It goes plenty fast, you know, as fast as I would want to go. Most of the time I don't even have it on the fastest mode. Right now I do. But yeah, it's fine on the other mode too. Okay guys, here's the first hill we're coming up on here. So this one is actually bigger than you can see. It past these trees, it goes up more and it gets steeper. But as you can see, I am absolutely hauling up the hill. No problem. And yeah, just like that, we're killing it. Here's where it gets pretty steep, but still. Here's a down visual of the hill so you can see behind me. Pretty decent sized hill. Okay, now coming up here I have a giant, massive hill. I've never even tried it on an electric skateboard. I have no idea if this will be able to make it up. This is really, really, really steep. Okay, so let me show you over here. If you take a right up here, yeah, it's extremely, extremely steep. I think this is the right way. Yeah, it just kind of like drops off. From here it might not look steep, but from the bottom, yeah. And the brakes work great downhill too, and you will charge the board a little going downhill. Okay guys, here is this hill. Once again, it might not look as steep as it really is, but yeah, it's very, very long hill, very, very steep. So let's give it the old college try. Okay, I'm going to start on the hill. Like, I'm not getting a starting boost. I'm just going to start here on the hill. And here we go. We're gaining speed. So far, so good. We're actually making pretty decent speed up this hill. And yeah, I mean, we still got a bit to go. We can't even see over the top of it yet. But yeah, it's cruising it, no problem. And check it out, we made it. This way. There's another hill this way that I'll try. Also too, just kind of give you an idea of how bad the hill destroys the batteries. I'm still on all three greens, so that's good. But yeah, we'll keep cruising it. So I'll check back in. I'm gonna have to cruise a little bit to get to this next hill. So see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, here is another hill. We're by my local park, and yeah, pretty decent sized hill again. So let's try to make it up this one. But we made it up the other one, so I don't see why we wouldn't make it up this one. And yeah, so far we're just cruising up the hill. Yeah, and made good speed up this one too. So the nice thing is when I go down these two, I can brake and recharge the battery. So we're gonna go back down it, and I'll charge up my battery. We got another hill, guys. I know you guys love seeing the hills, because that's a lot of the times that you guys wonder if you can make it up these big hills. I'm hauling right now, I'm going like 25 miles an hour. And yeah, and this hill doesn't seem too bad either, so you know, sport's got plenty of power. I'm loving it. So very smooth too, like easy to carve. Handles really good. Good bushings. You know, now anything else I can really say about it? Check it out, we got another hill here. So this one's pretty big. So, but yeah, I mean, still, I got full battery too, and I've been riding this thing for over a half hour. So, I think Koowheel is one of the few companies that does not lie about their specs. Their specs are usually, like on the last board, my other Koowheel board, they're basically exactly what they advertise. Most companies exaggerate everything, and they're pretty honest. Everything they say, as far as the specs go, has been pretty spot on so far. So, let's keep riding. The board peels out. See, you can make it do a full 180 if you slam on the brakes right after. So you need a lot of power on a board to do that. I have several boards that can do it like that, but this one probably peels out the best out of all of them. That one I didn't give it as much, but yeah, really cool. Okay guys, after 45 minutes, I'm finally have 1 bar of life down. So yeah, I mean, you get a lot out of this board, but yeah, 45 minutes of killing it up and down hills, cruising fairly fast. Yeah, I'm finally down a little on the battery. So let's keep riding. I'm not too far from my house, so I can kind of ride it till it dies. Hey guys, I found the new hill I need to test. So I'm currently going down it. But this is like the longest freaking hill ever. So I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna actually come back this way. So I'll see you guys when I do that. Okay, before testing that hill, I decided to go to Walgreens because I'm thirsty and I gotta get a drink. So I ventured off a little bit, but I'll be back to that hill in a minute. Okay guys, I've been riding now. It says 10 miles on my sports app on my phone. So after 10 miles of going up and down a lot of hills, I am starting to get 2 battery life. So I gotta make my way home. Right now I'm gonna try to attempt that giant hill I showed you guys with only 1 bar left of battery. So let's see how this goes. It's right up here. Okay, and here is the hill. Once again, it is very, very big hill. But let's just see how this goes. I might have to move over when cars pass, so I'm gonna watch out. But so far, I mean, this hill is not the steepest part of the hill right now, but it's very long. But you can see it gets a little steeper and it goes for a very long time. So this will probably take the rest of my battery away. I'm probably going to be cutting it pretty close to get home. I got another maybe 2 miles or so. But yeah, I mean, I'm still going up the hill pretty fast. Okay, I'm gonna get back on this side because I can't see over the top of the hill of a car. But yeah, we've almost made it up all the hill all the way. So pretty cool. Here's the top of the hill. And yeah, look at how big that freaking hill is though. I mean, yeah, we made it no problem. And now it is flashing and vibrating. So I think that means I am like at the end of my battery. So I'm gonna get this the rest of the way home. But after 2 days, I am extremely impressed with this. Brake's still working, gas is still working, but it's not giving me full power. Okay guys, I'm almost home, and yeah, it's got enough battery to get home. I'm riding just on the road with the cars, because this is the fastest way to get home, and I want to get home without it completely dying. I'm almost there. It's definitely not going full speed, but it's going fast enough to keep up and get home. So yeah, I'll be home in a minute, so I'll see you guys with my final conclusion. But overall, so far, very impressed. Okay guys, so final thoughts after running the battery completely dead one day, and then yesterday running it like halfway dead. I put enough time on this board to really tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it. So far, there's really nothing I don't like about it, at least that I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, I like how it's a swappable battery. That's freaking awesome. I like how the wheels are swappable. I really like the remote. I like this a lot, actually. But the main thing is I like how it doesn't have this remote. Not because I hate this remote, but I have probably like 10 electric skateboards. I think 7 of them use the same remote. And that's just stupid. I like that they have their own thing. It's an American company. You know, that's really cool. I love the bone Swiss in here. This thing just glides. Like when you're not giving it gas or electricity or however you want to look at it, when you're not hitting the throttle, it just coasts and coasts and coasts. Bone Swiss are like, they've been known in the skate industry for like 25 years as being like some of the best bearings ever. And they're really good. Also too, the small things like the bushings on here, I can carve on this board better than probably any of my other boards. Now the board is stiff, so know that if you're somebody that really likes flexible boards, you can't, that's not really going to happen because the way this battery is, the board doesn't really flex. It feels more like a skateboard than a longboard, which I personally like, but that's kind of personal preference. The big wheels roll over everything great. I was hitting some pretty decent cracks and rocks, especially when I started riding it on the road. You know, I'm confident enough in this board to ride it in the road. Most of my boards, I won't take them on a real road. I'll stick to the bike trail, stuff like that. If you see a lot of my reviews, that's why I do them in bike trails. You know, you don't got to worry about. But this board, it's reliable enough. I could take this anywhere. It's super awesome. I also, just a lot of little details too. Like, I like how there's an identification number on it, just in case somebody steals it. Like, you know, if you have a picture of that or you register that, you know, you have proof that this is your board. Just the black on black looks freaking awesome. The only thing I can think of that I like the old Koowheel, how it had the LED lights under here, but you get it on the remote this time. So either way, you still have LED indicators to tell you how much battery you got. But yeah, other than that, you know, I can't think of a single bad thing about this. This board, the great top speed, amazing braking, the torque. It was pretty torquey, but not where it's going to throw you off. It had a good balance of power and safety, like I said before. And yeah, I think safety is very, very, very important with these. If you have like really touchy brakes, sometimes that could literally kill you. But yeah, I mean, I didn't have one close call, almost crashing it, almost falling off of it, or anything. So knock on wood, we're all good. But yeah, so Koowheel, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. For the last time you sent me a board, for this board, for the safety lights you sent me that I'm going to be reviewing soon, which they sent me with this board. They sent me several pairs of safety lights, so I'm going to do a review on those, which are they're lights you can put on any electric skateboard. And they sent me 5 pairs, so I'll do a giveaway also. But yeah, absolutely loving this board. So I'm going to charge it up, and maybe I can get another session in before the sun goes down. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks again, Koowheel. You guys are too awesome. And I hope you liked the video, and peace out.